Hi guys, it's Jack here. Just make this video because I want to explain why I think that Dead Space is one of the best sci-fi horrors out there, with running competitors such as Fear, Bioshock and Doom being the main ones. This story follows Isaac Clarke. Starts off with him going to the Ishimura because they've lost contact, and he's doing it for personal reasons because he wants to make sure that his girlfriend Nicole is alright. And basically they arrive to find that shit has hit the fan. Basically, because necromorphs, which are these like parasitic aliens which latch onto dead human tissue or dead tissue of any sort and just form it into these giant fucked up aliens, and the only way you can kill them is by chopping their fucking head off. And it's made by the marker, which you can see here, which is human constructed, as an alien artifact was discovered years ago and humans have just tried to replicate it, and it's this group called unitologists. And they basically believe that the necromorphs are beautiful little aliens, where we all realise, burn them! And Dead Space is one of the best for me because of the sense of foreboding it gives you, no matter how many times you play through it. I've been through it about 3 or 4 times now, and it still makes me shit my pants, really, because even though you know what's coming, if you leave it a while before you play it again, you don't know exactly what's coming. So that in itself makes you shit yourself, because you're like, I remember something's coming here, but what exactly fucking is it? Then all of a sudden, bang! They'll pop out of about 5 different fucking tunnels around, and you're like, what's happening? So then you'll just end up stomping and punching your way out of it and hoping for the best. The atmosphere is perfect for a sci-fi horror, personally, because you've got the mix of the confined spaces, like in the halls when you're on the ship mainly, and because they can drop out of the air ducts around you because they're little raggedy little fuckers. And then you've also got the open spaces from when there's no gravity and you need air and stuff. So then you can got a much more wider environment. But that in itself's freaky because you'll be going and then all of a sudden you'll get hit by something and you'll be like, what the fuck's that? And then you'll turn around and then there'll be like one of the baby things going, trying to fire things at you. So even when it's large, in a large environment, it's still got the suspense needed to carry it through. And you've got the brutality of it, like with the whole cutting off the limbs, but I wouldn't say that adds to scary now, because you'd find it in Viva Pinata nowadays, wouldn't you? But definitely, with the whole, some of the necromorphs, they're just fucked up. And with the hive mind here, which is basically where the marker is at the end of number 1, and it's just this giant fucking creature, and you end up with 2 health packs and about 1 bit of ammo, and you think, how the fuck can I do this? But don't worry, it's not as hard as it makes out, but it is still a good ending for an awesome story. And that's the same case around for a lot of it, really, because you'll find yourself running low on health, and 1 minute you'll have loads of money, and then you realise you've got no money, 1 health pack, 1 stasis pack, and about 2 sets of ammo, and 1 gun. And you end up just going, why the fuck have I done this? Why have I done this? And then you'll run into a room, everything will seem fine, and then BAM! Again, everything just pops out of nowhere, and they're coming at you through elevators, they're coming at you through air ducts, they're coming at you climbing over the edge of the railings, and you... It's just perfection. It's just so good. At the end of this is a trailer for the new one coming out on February 8th next year, and I know some people are bitching saying, oh yeah, it looks like they've just copied Lost Planet or whatever, but you gotta remember, they're on the necromorph home planet now. There's going to be more big ones because the necromorphs we know are made from human tissue, obviously, because they've latched on to all the people that have been on the ships. But if there's no humans on their planet, how are they going to be the normal ones? So I think in itself, there's going to be more hive minds and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, especially with the new dimension that Carver's going to add to it, and seeing how Isaac's progressed mentally. But from what I've seen, they've kept the main features that made Dead Space so good. And I know that Doom and all that have their own sets of creatures and everything, but you always end up with a giant rocket launcher and limited ammo and about 50 grenades. So you never feel like you're challenged. So here's the trailer now for Dead Space 3. You guys should use it as an excuse to go through the first 2. It's amazing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and check out my Facebook page. I'll give you a link in the description for all my written reviews. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day.
commanding officer at Way Station Romeo. They began reacting to bright lights, retreating to the dark corners. They were my friends and colleagues not so long ago.
Turn it off.
Hey, Isaac!
Turn it.
Isaac? Carver, what's going on?
Hey!
The markers have to be stopped. And all the clues lead here.
Jesus. Coffins everywhere. Looks like some kind of a funeral. Execution. Bloodstains on the wall ahead, Hyde.
That's no good.
They're here. Which means they're everywhere. Get a weapon for everyone. It's happening again. Everyone's dying around me.
We're the only hope.